here we're at the House of the Horseshoe, which was a militia battle involving Philip Alston and the loyalist David Fanning.
We're recreating a 1781 skirmish between pro-independence and pro-crown militia at House in the Horseshoe. It's the only Revolutionary War battlefield property that the state of North Carolina owns.
The unique aspects of the House in the Horseshoe is simply this. It is an original building from that period, and this is a unique facility simply because it's still here. And it's a gem in our historical realm that we have here in North Carolina.
Today we hosted our 34th annual Revolutionary War battle reenactment, and it was a very good success. A small arms musket demonstration first thing in the morning, and we had periodic 18th century cannon firings and drill through the afternoon.
So tell me about the can.
After every time you use the cannon, you have to put different things in it so you could to make sure that it was safe.
But it was awfully loud.
I like the tomahawk throwing.
I think my favorite part is probably just seeing the reenactors and how they're in character.
The history aspect of it, being able to interact with the volunteers.
It gave us a real big taste of what life was like for people at that time.
I've learned so much between the British encampments, the house, the bullets in the house. I like learning history this way versus sitting in a classroom reading it, learning it out of a book. I get more out of this. You learn more.
You'd think we just go to the grocery store and buy yarn or material and stuff, and here it would take them, multiple days just to prepare the thread before they can even use it to make the clothing.
The crowd is a little bit different. They're more hands-on with the crowd here than they are at some of the other places, and I think just the whole battle itself is a big draw.
His daddy and I met here and started dating here, and 2 years ago we got married here. So we thought it was right for Quinn to do his first reenactment. He got to stay the night last night, he'll stay the night again tonight, and so far he's done really good.
I've been here before, and I love always seeing how they used to camp back then, because I love camping, and so it's really quite primitive, and I look forward to seeing the battle reenactment.
Thank you.
He's holding it off the ground.
With the threat of her home party, Mrs. Alston runs outside waving a white apron or bedsheet to get Fanny's attention. He admired her bravery and agreed to speak with her.
We do it because history is important, and not enough of the younger folks get to actually participate and or learn.
I believe it's important to keep America's history alive.
I've been reenacting since I was 11 or so. I think it's just a wonderful way to kind of capture not like the facts of history, but the spirit of it, like how things looked, how things felt, just the general atmosphere, which I think is an important part of understanding what went on.
We have a number of schools that participate in their history, especially when it comes to North Carolina history, and there's a consistent program set up here.
There was several campsites open, Loyalist and Patriot militias, that people were able to wander through and engage with the reenactors and learn about what camp life was like, what the militia life was like. And there were also several sutlers here on the site that were selling their wares. There was children clothing, herbs and colonial cooking, even jewelry.
And the children, you can look at a book and you can look at a picture, but to capture the essence of the historical aspect of this place, you're here and it's an impact that will always remain.
Reenactors definitely come from as far away as parts of Virginia. They come from South Carolina. A lot of them also from here in the state. It's a long haul for some of them, and they come and they camp for the weekend.
I believe one of the southeastern tourist entities made an evaluation, and this is one of the top 10 sites in North Carolina to visit.
This was the best attended event that I can remember in 5 years. We also had a good showing of supporters who have been here throughout the possible closure of the site.
We've been able to sustain the operation of House in the Horseshoe, and we'll continue to operate it on a regular schedule to the public. It's an extremely valuable colonial, revolutionary, and backcountry resource that the public have a right to see and experience.